Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bull market. I think Bitcoin is currently up 6.1%, $102,919. Super duper spicy. ETH is up 20%, currently trading at $2,181. Sol's up 10%, ADA's up 12%, XRP's up 8%, HBAR's up 10%, SWE's up 20%, Arrow's up 20%. Let's fucking go! Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is DCA day. We're going to be buying the top with that DCA day for sure. Without a doubt, I'm going to be buying. I'm not going to change my strategy now. I will gladly buy the top of this pump and support our ascension to Mars and beyond. Are you guys with me? Call your shift manager. Tell him you can't take tomorrow. You don't care if you don't have any more PTO. The bull market has started. You're pre-rich. Tell him you hated the job from the beginning. It wasn't worth the money. You gambled it all away anyways. You lost it all. Trying to revenge trade every single move. Force trading every possible minute. But you don't care because you still got 20 bucks in Pinlink. And you're ready to retire, man. Tell them you're ready to retire and then spit on the phone and hang up. That's what you got to do. Not financial advice. Guys, welcome. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the bull market. Welcome to Altseason. Welcome to JJ's Cryptic Corner. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way in. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We do a daily close contest. Every single day there's a chance for you to win a ton of money. And it's absolutely free for you to participate. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Coming up in approximately 54 minutes. 54 minutes? 54 minutes. JJ math. Bitcoin currently trading at $102,977. Absolutely blasted into the upside. We had the 786 from all-time high to 74.5. Blasted right through that, no problem. A little bit of resistance at 104.88. Looking good, though. A little touch. Just one quick little touch. We should be okay, though. Bitcoin dominance, heavy spike down. Is it over for Bitcoin dominance? I don't know. That's a good question. We do have the confirmed red dot did play out beautifully. So we know that may be relevant based off of this one case study. ETH is up 20.49% on the day. Look at this gigantic spike in volume. I think everybody saw the signs. Everyone was being overly cautious. This seems like a pump now, but I'm telling you guys, I think that this is everyone reevaluating. This is just crypto getting back to where it should have been in the first place. I still think we have yet to see even the beginning of this. ETH's all-time high is like over $4,000, I think. So anything less than that, look at this. Whew. ETH's all-time high is $4,800. I'm just saying, it's not even halfway there. So stuff's about to get real spicy real quick, and I'm super stoked about it. Let me check the chat really quick. What's going on, Fahid? What's going on, Giovanni? Giovanni said, my portfolio is green. Let's go. Fahid said, win 200K. Tyler said, hell effing yeah, mother effers. Fahid, just enjoy the moment. Pete said, I wish I could. Dixie said, like the smash on your way in. Giovanni said, let's go. I'm in with the $10 in my checking account. Tyler said, the everlasting intro. Holy F, does it stop? It is weird. I don't know why. It has that weird, like, ending where it, like, goes quiet for a second and then it comes back for no reason. It's a strange song. Tyler also said, hey, hey, boss, I'm pre-rich. Get out the way. I like, my favorite meme is the when the portfolio, like when crypto's green and you go to work the next day and your boss is like, why are you late? And the guy goes, you watch your mouth. Tyler said the daily close is gonna feel so nice to type 8 digits. If someone hits including JJ, I will donate $100 in crypto to the winner. Nice. JJ plays today. Okay, I'll play. Throb Ross said Turbo and Arclock gonna crush. I think memes are 1000% gonna crush, no question. What is Arcblock though? Fill me in on that one. Let me go through some charts. Sol is up 9.53%, hitting a little bit of resistance, overhead resistance from the previous range that we were trading in, that we used the inverse head and shoulder breakout to blast a new all-time high. Sol is doing great already. So it's been doing great. Yet people are going to say that it's not because they bought the top up here or they bought right here. They're going to say that it's not doing great. It's doing great. It really is. So the fact that it didn't perform double digits today, I'm okay with that. I do think it's going to outperform very well this bull market. People like to follow the money, and Sol's bringing in more money than ETH is. So I would not be surprised to see Sol outperform ETH at the very least. It is overbought on the 4-hour. I think I'm suspecting everything is for the most part. Yeah. But keep an eye on that. Momentum wave also overbought. Waterfly said, I'll donate a like. Thank you, Waterfly. Tyler said, you deserve to play. It's been a great effing day. Paul C said, that means Kendu will crush. Let's go. Nice. Giovanni said, Turbo making a comeback is great. Yeah, dude, everything's blasting off. Rob Ross said, LOL, not hi, Lisa. Highly suggest. Oh. Damn, talk to text. You know, you're not the first person to use that. That's actually very common in my chat for some reason. It makes for some pretty funny conversations though. All right, total 3 up 6.69%. Nice. Currently 856.5 billion, 856.3 billion. Looking good. I think it's safe to say that we've officially 100% decoupled from the total 3 fractal, which is I'm kind of okay with. Unless we recouple like this, that would stink. People would freak out. But I don't know, man. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I think this is it. I think that this market is going to be completely different from anything we've ever seen before. And Hoff said something in the chat earlier that really made sense. And I kind of believe it. This is what we've been saying from the beginning with the negotiation tactics and the plan to buy low. Donald Trump created an artificial bear market. We got insanely low prices and everybody dogpiled in, at least the people that listen to him, that he said, like, hey, you're probably going to want to buy. It's a good time to buy. It's a great time to buy. Prices are going to go up. Things are going to look really good. Why would he tell people that? Midterms are coming up. Why would he tell people to buy and then the price go down? You know what I mean? So only the people that hate him, only the people that despise him unreasonably didn't listen. Or, you know, maybe people just didn't have the money or whatever, but it's whatever. The President of the United States said to buy. Might have been a good idea to listen. I'm just saying. Total 3 looks great. ADA's up 12.97% on the day, broke above 74.63, which was my last line actually before 82.03. We had some overhead resistance that we busted through as well. Next stop, probably the orange line, which is overhead resistance from, is this a giant bull flag? Wouldn't that be crazy? I don't even know what the target for that would be. But ADA looks good right now, man. I'm excited. I'm super excited. We got a lot of the MW played out on a lot of alts, and we're going to be pointing that out on a lot of them. SNEK is up 13.78% on the day. The fractal looks beautiful. I hope we decouple and just go straight up from here. That would be sick. XRP is up 7.66%. John M said, let's effing go. How we all feeling tonight? We're feeling great, John. A lot of patterns played out. Market looks beautiful. We got the UK trade deal. We got a lot of news to go over. Tyler said, I never bought someone's course, but I was on Calvin Hill's live last night before everything happened, and all his indicators were flashing bullish, even total market cap. Then boom, makes me think. Yeah, man. It's... Some people are right. Some people know what they're talking about. It's actually really cool when you find those people. I have this guy, all in crypto, that I've been watching for years. And he's not cocky. I do think he has a course. But he might have like an unpaid Discord. I don't remember. But it's just all in crypto. Great channel. He's got a ton of good videos. And he uploads quite frequently. And it's always like the best info, dude. I mean, you can tell here, I don't watch every single one of them. But, actually, wait. Videos? Yeah, here we go. I watch, like, once a week, maybe. But he's got some good info, dude. And he's been accumulating. Like, this past couple months, he's been just talking about accumulating and how everything's going to go crazy. So, he's called quite a few moves pretty consistently. Anyways, XRP up 7.8%. Looking good. Got a little touch of $2-ish. It didn't actually quite get down there. Got to like 208 and then bounced very nicely. Started blasting off. Broke through 214, 217. And it's looking good right now. 229 at the moment. Next stop, in my opinion, if we continue this bullish trend, 250. It is overbought on the 4-hour though, so keep an eye on that. And I think we have bearish div as well. So be careful. HBAR is up 10%. HBAR looks good. Chilling at 19 cents. So HBAR also had a little retrace to the halfway point between 16.4 and 17.8. Got a nice break, rejection, and then break of 17.8. Broke straight through 18.5, and it's making its way towards 20 right now. HQZ said, loving these charts. Sip. I am also loving these charts. Since you said sip, I'm going to taste my delicious chai latte. I don't think I had much yesterday. The emergency stream, guys, was pretty amazing. I think we ended the stream with like 400 views. We had 50 concurrent viewers at one point. That was awesome. So I appreciate everyone that was there. You guys are all legends. Thank you for subscribing. Super excited. I'm excited for this bull market, man. I really am. It's going to be a fun time. SWE. SWE is currently up 19.29%. SWE has been outperforming the entire market with Ethereum, which is pretty awesome. Maybe that's indicative of what's to come. SWE kind of got the double digits before everything else did. So did Arrow. It's currently trading at $3.97. $4 is going to be a pretty decent size of resistance. If it does break through that, look for 420, potential test of 438. As long as it holds over 391, I'm hyper bullish on SWE. Kind of have been ever since it just exploded straight back up to like 350. So is this like a little MW kind of scenario that played out? Who knows? It looks awesome though. I'm super stoked for SWE. Throb Ross said, when everyone and their grandmother was asking about XRP, I took a lot of profit. In hindsight, I should have taken more, but it's been a good few months of accumulating. You know, XRP I think surprised a lot of people. That's a good way to look at it as well. When everyone's talking about it, it's probably a good idea to take some off the table, like legit. That's a good lesson to learn for sure. But XRP historically, whenever it goes crazy like this, it almost always comes right back down like clockwork. Look at this. Every single time. It hardly spends any time up. Up, down, up, down, up, and it's just lingered. This is the longest it's like sustained a move since inception. So the SEC, the bullish crypto environment, the stablecoin, all this crazy news, and the people, like it's actually holding up its price. That's impressive. So XRP definitely one to keep an eye on. As far as profits and price action or trading are, you don't have to believe in the movement. You know, you don't have to blood sacrifice your firstborn. It's a cryptocurrency. We're here to make money. We're not here to get married. It's okay. It's going to be fine. SWE looks awesome though. Ondo up 10.58%. Got a little fake out below 84.84. broke back above, used it as support, blasted above 90, blasted above 95. 95 is the confliction point for me for Ondo. If it stays above 95, it's game time. I don't know if this purple line is going to be relevant, but we'll see. It is literally right at $1, pretty much. So if Ondo gets above $1, then it's really go time. Cashok said, I should have made 4K today, but I'll be humble with the 1,500 profits. Nice. These moves sometimes get you a little shocked about the continuation, leverage-wise. Oh, 100%. Tyler said, SEC case is finally over today via SEC. HQZ said, I love XRP, man. Screw the haters. I mean, you can't. If you have dedicated haters, then you know you're doing something right. For the most part. I think, unfortunately, the one coin where I think it's unhealthy is Pulse Chain and Hex. I think Richard Hart is not a good person. Allegedly. Don't sue me. I don't have anything to offer you, but I think he's a strange individual. And I would not trust him with anything, let alone my money. That XRP is my latest holding. But yeah, Ondo looks great. Arrow up 19.41% on the day. I do have some good news about a serial scammer going to prison that we'll talk about soon, as soon as I'm done with all this. Aerodrome, dude. Chewy, like I said, I was joking before, but he might literally be building a second house now. We got the W, we got the M, we got the halfway point, and it's blasting off, man. This thing bounced off of 55.8, broke through 60, broke through 62, and it's now just going up. Render is up 10.76% on the day. Did a little test of $4, a little touch, and then it just went crazy. Broke through 432 without a problem. It's having a little struggle at 475 right now. We'll see if the bullish momentum continues. We did have some pretty huge moves. A lot of money got added to the market today. I don't know if this is going to continue. Not only did we get a trade deal announcement with the UK, but the Pope was, I don't know, elected. Do they elect the Pope? They picked a Pope, and it is a American Pope. I don't know if that's bullish. We literally were joking about the Pope pump, and I accidentally said the pump last night, and I was cracking up. This is the Pope pump, and it's only the beginning, I think. So, a lot of exciting stuff. Yeah, render looks awesome. 10.76% on the day. A little rejection at 475. See if she can break through that and continue to the upside. If not, maybe look for a pullback to the halfway point here, 450. Otherwise, we're going to go down and touch 432, I'm sure. Polkadot up 11.41%. Polkadot started surprising people last night and continued to surprise people overnight. Looks awesome. Little volume spike. Looking good. It is overbought on the 4-hour time frame, so keep an eye on that. HQZ said Beach House incoming. Giovanni's cracking up. Polkadot looks awesome. It had this little like falling wedge kind of range going on. Did a little fake out to the downside. And then we pointed out yesterday, a lot of these coins had this like inverse head and shoulder looking thing going on. It's very small, but it was there. And dude, it just went nuts. It's testing 444 right now. If it can break through, look for 459. Otherwise, maybe a pullback to 421. CAS is up 6.64% on the day. CAS had this little funky little triangle. And it's symmetrical. It's very symmetrical. Potential breakout to the upside. This is a pretty attractive chart to me. RSI looks great. Momentum wave looks good. We got an unconfirmed green dot. Symmetrical triangle pattern. Hyper bullish. Broke out to the upside. If it does pull back, look for one of these. We'll see what happens. But it looks good. Cashjoke said Algo had same chart. Tyler said Pinlink. Take a look at Pinlink in a minute. Avalanche is up 11.97% on the day. Little fake out below 1982 on Avalanche. It lingered around there for a minute. And then it looked like it was losing it. And it was really bad. And then it just blasted to the upside. Heavy resistance at 2208. We'll see if she can get above that. The big one, though, 2320. If we get above 2320 with Avalanche, that might be game over. That might be go time for some super duper bull market moves out of Avalanche. I do like the uptick in volume. We got to move with conviction. It's looking good. We'll see what occurs. Chainlink is up 14.25% on the day. Currently trading at 1579. Chainlink has a really nice chart. It had this overhead purple resistance line. broke down, and then there was this pink line, which is kind of a midpoint. It was previous support, and we just kind of tracked it all the way through here because it looked like it was almost acting as a lagging resistance indicator. And Chainlink came down perfectly, bounced off of that, retested the green 1339 support, and used that as a springboard to bust through the purple trend line. And it's now trading at 1578, looking good. Next stop, honestly, might literally be this right here. That might be the resistance that it stopped at. Tyler said, JJ, I have an ultimatum for you. Cash Oak said, came to top of channel. Maybe we'll have the continuation like that. HQZ said, did Warren Buffett take his money out of cash today and put it in crypto? He might have. That would be pretty sick. He did kind of hint at that. He said it's a good idea to hold multiple currencies. He didn't say multiple, like, denominations. He said multiple currencies. So I think Warren Buffett diversified his his crypto portfolio. OP up 14.24. What's your ultimatum, Tyler? If you buy Pinlink to whatever amount, if it doesn't double by December, I will match your buy and donate to you. Okay. I will take that deal. I'm not going to buy it until I get off stream, though, because it's a pain in the butt to buy. Throb Ross said, Jasmine, also been pretty surprising. It seems to outpump the market. Jasmine is definitely an anomaly for sure. They got some like Sony execs on the dev team, don't they? Janix said, now that the type of risk reward I'm looking for. Now that's the type of risk reward I'm looking for, right? So OP, we talked about last night, was a little lackluster, but she broke above 63, surprising a lot of people. Honestly, this double bottom and it being incredibly oversold right here was kind of a huge signal to buy. I really want to see it actually start to perform pretty decent though. 14% is nice, but it's down a lot. Like this thing's been a pretty down chart altogether. Giovanni said about to make me act up. Damn, Tyler. Write that on your Pinlink chart. So OP 0.682. Yeah, little resistance at 69. If it can break above 69, go for 76. That'd be sweet. Doge is up 13.21% on the day. All right, let me go do this Pinlink thing so so Tyler can breathe. Oh, we got Pope. Let's go. Pinlink, what's Harambe's up 10.4%? Let's go. Dude, are all my alts about to wake up? Let's see, how much are we up on Harambe? Ooh, 75% on my Harambe buy. Let's freaking go. Pinlink. Oh. Oh no. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. All right, I'm putting it on here. How do I pinpoint? I guess I have to just put a line, right? Oops. And I'll move this accordingly to wherever the heck it goes. Wherever my actual buy ends up. Actually, I can just do the horizontal line right here. Does it not let me do the words on the horizontal line? Man, they gotta update their integration. From 5, what is today, the 9th? 5/8. If it doesn't double by December, Tyler will match in donation. Okay. I got you, Tyler. I got you. This is Tyler's conviction on full display. But we're not gonna look at the chart right now. Waterfly said Jasmine worse than cast promoters. Both of them are legit projects. They're just newer, flavor of the week coins. Jasmy seems to be turning into a legitimate project, apparently. So Doge did not break down to 11 cents, fortunately for them, which is awesome. We got a nice bounce off of the green trend line. Potential, is that a big inverse head and shoulders maybe? I kind of see it. Do you guys see it? I don't know what that target would be. Pretty significant. Maybe 21? Kind of looks good, honestly. We'll see what happens. Doge is up 13.65% on the day, currently trading at 19.54. Heading towards the 20 resistance, which is a nice, there's price action there to point at confluence, but it's also a nice psychological number. Volume's relatively the same that it's been. It's just a lot more positive. It's been negative recently. You got your confirmed green dot that played out beautifully. Inverse head and shoulders right here. It's very micro inverse head and shoulders, which pointed you to an upwards trade in the first place. But you got a lot more price action out of that than that inverse head and shoulders was expecting. So Doge looks good. 19.51. This is the people's meme. It's the most probably commonly known household name meme coin from last bull market. So it should perform relatively well in a proper alt season bull market scenario. Cashok said, those Intel shares I bought St. Patty's Day are still flat. I also slammed like 25K in CLSK Bitcoin miner stock. Could provide my leverage losses. LOL. HQZ said the only bad thing about bull market is the Jasmy bros start coming back. Cashok said I need to get into the meme hunting. LOL. 25 bucks and 10 memes. Yeah, it's not a bad method, honestly. You do have to treat it like gambling. And once you realize that if you do get lucky, it's just getting lucky. It's a lot easier to not be bothered if you get liquidated because you're not putting your life savings into it, thinking that it's going to feed your family for like 2 generations. You know, some people get lucky that way though. You know, I don't know. Everyone's got their own methods. That's just the way that I would do it personally. Giovanni said, I shamefully still have a bag of Jasmy I bought close to all-time high when I first started crypto. Cash Oak JYAI. HQZ said, sorry to hear that, Giovanni. We've all made bad decisions. I mean, you gotta have a little bit of respect for that level of conviction, though, no matter what. That's pretty impressive. Polygon Matic Poll up 14.09%. Finally getting some life out of it. Beautiful. Is this a WM? It's pretty. If it is pretty weak, it's kind of weird looking. We'll pull back to the halfway point. Is this blast off? I guess I could sell that. If I was being a salesman, I could probably sell that. So you had your little breakout. Didn't quite come down for a retest. Came back down to 20 and poked that for a second and then blasted off. Looks good, though. I like this big, what is that, 6.59% candle. It's a nice candle. Potential tweezer top right here. Looking for maybe a retrace. We are overbought on the 4-hour time frame as well. Volume's a little lackluster, honestly. But the price, you know, you can't really be mad at 14% gains in one day. That's pretty significant. Near also killed it today, up 18.52% on the day. So Near definitely had the WM scenario. We had a W, we had an M. It came down to the halfway point, the breakout right here, and used that as a springboard to blast to the upside. Currently trading at $2.70. If you would have bought it last night, you would have bought it at $2.21. You'd be up 20% right now. That's crazy. 20%. So Near looks awesome. It is at resistance right now. If it can break above, I'm going to call it 275 and chill up there for a minute, then it's looking pretty good for Near. Let's see, does this come down? It's probably a good time to abandon that line if I'm being completely honest. But Near looks awesome. Looks good. Maybe it's that. No, that's a stretch. It's just a bad line. Just bail out. Not every line needs to mean something. But yeah, 270 right now. 275 would be the target I'm looking for some continued bullish action. I would not mind a pullback right here, though. It did get pretty heated up, along with everything else. We don't necessarily need to pull back, though. We could just chop sideways. Chili's is up 12.16%. This is the first move that I had full conviction in. The WM pullback retrace. I put this line on here. I said it's going to come back here, and then it's going to blast off. And it literally touched that line. You guys can back test this. Go look at the last couple of streams. It's pretty easy to navigate through like the first half hour and find me talking about Chili's. And it literally touched that line perfectly and blasted off. Mr. Roberts said, hello, JJ. Sup, nut tuggers. What's going on, Janix? Market is looking pretty dang good today. We're pretty excited about it. Chili's at 4.4 cents, up 12.11% on the day, looking good. Not really any overhead resistance, I guess, besides, I don't even know. I wouldn't even call this. It broke above the purple line. So I'm pretty happy with it. Looking for a potential 5 cents next. See if we can get that 20% rise. Silver got a little bit choppy today. MicroStrategy got a little bit pumpy today. Very nice. DXY got a little bit pumpy today. NASDAQ got a little bit pumpy today. And S&P got a little bit pumpy today. Market looks great. Bitcoin dominance 64.58. And Bitcoin itself 103 and $30. Looking good. Little rejection at 104.88, like I pointed out. Let's take a look at Pinlink for Mr. Tyler, currently trading at 75 cents. We talked about this last night at 60. I believe it's up around 20% today. Yes, sir. 25 actually from that local bottom. Looks awesome. Pinlink killing it, fully gearing up for some pretty decent bull run action. We'll see if it can break above $1 and continue to the upside from there. What's crazy, and I don't want to be that guy, but like 3 something, if you buy this right now at 75 cents versus, let's say, Cardano at 75 cents, I think in theory you should make more money out of Pinlink faster if you have that level of conviction with Pinlink than with Cardano. Not financial advice, that's just the way that I'm looking at it, because they're both at the same price. Completely different market cap though, and we've seen Pinlink already go to $3. Chewy said, yo, I'm rich, let's go. Chewy, I was just talking about that earlier. I said you're working on the third house because of Ergo. 20%, my guy. 20%. Let's freaking go. Guys, Chewy told us to get into Aerodrome like 14 times. Nobody listened to him, and now he's swimming in money while everybody else is crying in like 5% profits. Congratulations, Chewy. Cheers. Happy Pope Day as well. We got a new Pope. Pretty cool. Cool stuff. We literally got a new Pope the day that we pumped. We got a Pope pump. Heck yeah. Aerodrome killed it. Bitcoin is up 6%. 102,900. So, for anyone new, the daily close contest coming up in 25 minutes. You got a 5-minute window. It starts at 7:50 p.m. EST. I will let you know in the chat when you can start to submit your guesses. You got a 5-minute window. Once it reaches 7:55, you're cut off. You are supposed to guess what you think the daily close price is going to be for Bitcoin on the Binance USDT chart. If you nail the first 6 digits, you win $15. If you nail all 8, which just includes the change, you win $100. If you get closest without going over, but you don't match any of the exact numbers 100%, then you win bragging rights and you get put on the board. And then at the end of the year, no matter what type of win it is, whoever has the largest quantity of wins for the year gets a big prize as well. It's going to be a fun time. Blake Vegas said, I'm listening to Chewy from now on. Chewy's got some freakishly good calls. They're few and far between, but they're good. They're like high quality, low quantity calls. We got quite a few people in the chat that are like that. High quality, low quantity calls. I like that. So Bitcoin had a ascending, broadening wedge that we were watching. And, I mean, we came back down here. This was the last fake out before the blast off. And boy, oh boy, once we broke below this line, people were probably shorting. They were probably loading up shorts so bad. And when we did this, and we came back down for a retest, they probably loaded up shorts right here too, thinking we were going to break. And then it just went boom, straight to the upside. Looking good. Thoroughly enjoyed watching the pump from work today. And I thoroughly enjoy watching it from home today as well. On stream, last night's emergency stream was also thoroughly enjoyable. Chewy said, we got low quality in the chat. Let's go. Get ready to sell, boys. This is the last leg. Oh, no. HQZ said, so winning an 8-digit lottery gets me $100. I'll stick to Powerball. Right. This is free, though. You have to pay for Powerball. This is completely free. And it's daily. You don't have to wait like 3 or 4 days or whatever. And only one person can win as well. With the Powerball, multiple people can win. If you get like $1 million prize and 100 people win, you only get like 100K. And then you get taxes, so you probably get like 50 by the time that's over. Look at all these double-digit gains. That's so exciting, man. All right, we got some articles to take a look at, guys. Article-wise, we got ETH greatly outperforming. This is what the start of alt season looks like. Brace me, brothers. This is from Alex Becker. He's been calling for alt season for quite some time. President Trump says the stock market will really rally now. Heck yeah, let's go. Trump said, you better go out and buy stocks now. Let me tell you, this country will be like a rocket ship that goes straight up. That was exciting. Everything he's said so far has been great advice, not financial advice. You know, he seems to have a pretty decent track record since he got elected, in my opinion. Binance founder CZ says Bitcoin is easy, just don't panic sell. Of course. Michael Saylor, look at him cupping balls. He said, you can still buy Bitcoin for less than 0.2 million. Look at him. Just a casual billionaire telling you that $102,000 Bitcoin is cheap. We got President Trump saying he is very close to announcing more trade deals. I'm telling you guys, we're going to get a flood of trade deals and then everything's going to explode. Chewy said Trump prophesied a U.S. Pope. Did he? Interesting. Butterfly said only 1.5 Chewy. Quick Brunch said, ah! I feel it, man. I feel it. We got another one. President Trump says Fed Chair Jerome Powell won't cut rates because he's not in love with me. We also said this yesterday, I think, or the day before, one of the times. We said, I think Jerome Powell's not, because every other country cut rates. I don't think Jerome Powell's going to cut rates, because if he does right now, then it will look like he's bending to the president's wishes, even though we probably need to cut rates, in my opinion. Quick Brunch said Trump did prophesize a U.S. Pope. I did not know that. That's super interesting. Shana Mac said, yo, what's going on, Shana Mac? HQZ said Michael Saylor is kind of a butt pirate. I don't know if I've heard that since I was in, like, middle school. Butt pirate's pretty epic. We got another iteration of the quote, better go buy stocks now. President Trump officially announces the new trade deal with the United Kingdom. Let's go. I believe that was the main reason for the pump today. Now, keep in mind, guys, the other day, we were told that President Trump had something to announce. Let me go find it. Hold on. He said he has something to announce that's not a trade deal, but it's gonna like shake things up. Let me go find the exact quote. Hang on. It was pretty interesting. Right here. He said, we have a big announcement to make, not about trade, but something else. But it's going to be a truly earth-shattering and positive development for this country and for the people of this country. So I don't think that that's happened yet. He said it's going to happen sometime in the next few days. And I don't think that had anything to do with the UK trade deal. I think it's completely separate from that. So, Tyler said Jerome won't cut rates. He's waiting on data. He said we could be just holding for a year. Yeah, I don't know. I think holding for a year would be crazy. Tommy Bauer said, have you heard of Byte, the meme coin, Elon's AI dog? I have not. We'll check that out, though. Beagle said, it's better if we don't get cut, we pump anyway. That's true. Shana Mac said Bitcoin needs to F off. All right, next we got Standard Chartered Bank analyst apologizes for $120,000 Bitcoin price prediction. Says target may be too low. What? That's my price prediction. That's actually why I saved this. I was like, oh, I'm totally okay with being the low guess. Coinbase to acquire crypto options trading platform Deribit for $2.9 billion. Wow. President Trump said the golden age of America is coming. I'm totally here for it. IRS loses nearly 1 in 3 tax auditors in Doge cuts. Nice. Less spending makes me happy. Let's check the chat. Bitcoin dominance needs to fork off. Janice said, yes, the elusive data. Yeah, I like that they're like, we're thinking about the data might change later. And it's like, I don't know, it's like an announcement of an announcement, pretty much. They're like, well, we're anticipating a possible anticipation. Tyler said, I think there's an extra pump today because Trump was questioned about China and if they made a decision. And he replied, we wouldn't be meeting for no reason this weekend. Ooh, so I think there's a China deal waiting. I told you, man, they're not going to talk about it. They're just going to do it. The new pope is from the U.S. Yes, Mr. Roberts. HQZ said 250 has a nice ring to it. And Crypto Z said Bears getting wrecked today. Let's go. We got the Bitcoin M2 money supply chart update. Looking good. So far, so good. We're on track for a potential $170,000. Money printers go burr. We may not have definitive quantitative easing, but the M2 money supply exploding like this clearly shows that the global money supply is increasing thoroughly. Bitcoin now bigger than Google. Let's freaking go. It's working its way, man. Peter Schiff is shifting his pants right now. Peter Schiff is, he said, holy Schiff. This one, I was really excited for this. Former Celsius CEO Alex Mashinsky has been sentenced to 12 years in prison for crypto fraud. Get effed, you effing scammer. Look at his stupid face. Nobody deserves it more than this guy. I hope SBF makes him his bitch. We got Marty Party. Said this is why SWE got front run yesterday. Meta in talks to deploy stablecoins 3 years after regulators forced them to stop the Libra project, now apparently known as SWE Network. This I did not know. This is huge. I did not know that Libra became SWE. That's a big deal. And then last but not least, this is Donald Trump's input on the trade deal from the UK. He said, today is an incredible day for America as we deliver our first fair, open, and reciprocal trade deal, something our past presidents never cared about. Together with our strong ally, the United Kingdom, we have reached the first historic trade deal since Liberation Day. As part of this deal, America will raise $6 billion in external revenue from 10% tariffs, $5 billion in new export opportunities from our great ranchers, farmers, and producers, and enhance the national security of both the U.S. and the U.K. through the creation of aluminum and steel trading zone and a secure pharmaceutical supply chain. This deal shows that if you respect America and bring serious proposals to the table, America is open for business. More to come. Stay tuned. Let's freaking go. HQZ said Meta is sweet. No, Meta was building Libra network. Regulators forced them to stop. Libra became its own entity and created SWE. Kind of like how when Disney acquired Fox and the Fed stepped in and they said you can't have all of this. Some of it needs to be separate entities for like to avoid a monopoly. Kind of like that situation. John Gregory said, what's up? Let's get it. What's going on, John Gregory? HQZ, Crypto Z said Peter Schiff probably has a golden dildo. Dude, probably. He's literally gold. Like, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but whenever I think of Peter Schiff, I think of Goldmember from Austin Powers, and he had a gold penis. HQZ said Trump tweets so much nicer in JJ voice, right? I was trying to narrate it nice. I'm not really good at narrating sometimes. But he said, damn, war is escalating. The war on the Bears. Yes, indeed. Bears got wrecked today, Crypto Z said. Mr. Roberts said the new pope is from the U.S. I think we got everything. Tyler said the whole meeting today was bullish as F as well. LOL. It was actually a good watch. It was. I actually listened to it. I unironically sat there and I listened to the whole thing while I was working. I was like, wow, this is good stuff. But we got an ascending broadening wedge that we broke bullish out of, which is huge. Bitcoin dominance 64.49 still continuing to plummet. ETH continuing to push up 21.04% on the day. Damn. I was not expecting today to be this hyper bullish. Shannon Max said I won a whitelist for JRNY Club NFT on Cardano yesterday. Really? That's actually sick. He blocked me on Twitter. He blocked me on Twitter last bull market. Should I partake in it? It's up to you. I might buy one aftermarket. I might buy one on JPEG Store if somebody's selling it at a decent price. If I get a whitelist, I'll probably buy one. How much are they? Because I think NFTs are going to make a comeback, but we'll see what happens, man. Who knows? I think I just broke my chair. All right. We also got to do our portfolio update. We got 13 minutes until the daily close contest kicks off. John Gregory said, what's up? Let's get it. HQZ said, I still don't understand why the Pope is a celebrity. Europe is so weird, man. The Vatican is like its own country, isn't it? Tyler said, when was the last good political meeting, LMAO? For real. Don't forget, you got to buy Pinlink. Yes, I know. Mr. Roberts said, the deal with the UK. Sounded pretty good for you all in the US. Congrats, that's a win. Heck yeah, let's go. Shane MX said, don't know yet. We'll know more soon. Yeah, let me know because I'm kind of interested myself. Even though he blocked me on Twitter. I just asked him some questions, man. I got in trouble. Because he had a trading contest. He was like, we're doing a 1K to 10K trading contest. Which, by the way, is what inspired my trading contest. And I was following along very closely, and then he just completely stopped updating it. And I asked him about it. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? And prices were going down and down and down. And then I started trading myself. I was like, screw this. I started doing my own trades, and I started making money. And I was like, okay, let's go. So then I started asking him more and more. I'm like, hey, man, how come you're not doing an update? And he's like, well, I'm not going to do an update while the prices are down. And I was like, why not? That's realistic. Prices go down sometimes. And then he blocked me. So I was like, okay, whatever, man. Quick update. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio, 60% of these coins were recommended by Grok. The other 40 were recommended by the community. Is currently only down $33, which is really, really good. It's been awful this entire time. $33 is a complete win. 3.3%. This thing's being held up by Render, Fetch, ADA, Sol, and Ondo, being dragged down by Shib, Proppy, Near, Aptos, and Doge. Currently, Ondo and Fetch now. I'm sorry, Render and Fetch are both in profit. Render's in profit $27, Fetch is in profit $1.88. ADA's almost, and so is Sol. Looking good, man. This one was established just before the peak valley from the tariff scare. Our Memecoin portfolio was just after Libra. This guy's only down $69. Nice. SNEK is at the bottom again. What a shame. It's right behind Giga, though. I really want SNEK to make a comeback. Pepe is killing it. These were all $200 investments. Pepe's actually in profit $32, and Whip is in profit $4. Let's go. So Doge, Giga, and SNEK being severely outperformed, especially SNEK. We'll see if that turns around anytime soon. So far, though, Memecoin portfolio post Libra, which is the coin that everyone said killed meme coins. And it's looking pretty decent. And then last but not least, my favorite and the best performer so far, in profit, $158 at the moment, which is up 7%, I believe, from our start, which was $500, is the narrative portfolio. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one gaming coin, one real world asset coin, and one decentralized physical infrastructure coin. Currently, everything is in profit. Pepe's in profit $57. Tau is in profit $45. Fetch is in profit $31. Mana is in profit $19. And VeChain is in profit $4. So, narrative portfolio, best performer so far. We did get incredibly lucky, and we literally established this portfolio the day we bottomed from the peak tariff FUD. I think it might have been Liberation Day. I don't remember. But when we hit that big spike down from the tariff announcements was when we made this one. So portfolios are looking great. Bitcoin still up 6.22% on the day, looking awesome. We got the daily close contest coming up in approximately 9 minutes. But he said trading contest. I'm so done with that. Haha, I capitulated and quit. I mean, it doesn't take much to come back, but if you just patient, it's fun, man. Why not? Why not? You know what I mean? You can still get third place. I feel like third place is pretty. Honestly, first place is pretty. It's pretty break even right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I saw what happened. I don't think you're that bad off. I've come back from worse. HQZ said Pinlink is up 20% today. I'd wait for a pullback. NFA, it's too late. It's already happening. I historically buy tops. HQZ, you don't know who you're talking to. Tyler said it's crazy how big the UK is in goods for how small they are. Like number 4 country. Isn't that crazy? You got to think about it, though. Their quality of life is so high. Like, I walk outside here, and it's like a concrete jungle. You know, it's all new and whatever. It's whatever. In my brain, the UK is like cobblestone roads. And I'm sure it's the 15-minute city thing that everyone freaks out about. But I don't think that's to keep you in one place. That's just to make your quality of life increase. I don't know. It's a discussion for a different time. John said the Pope is the head of the church. Of course, he's a celebrity. And yes, he is also head of a state of Vatican City. Tyler said HQZ, unless the last dip was the spring and it's up only from here for a little bit. Waterfly said $103,000, $10. Still have 50 minimum buffer. Okay. Is that your guess, Waterfly? HQZ said, sorry, John. Didn't know you liked the Pope so much. Shinamx said, look, dong Discord, JJ. All right, let me go look. in the Dong Discord. Ooh, nice. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Shana Mac, did you buy a freaking lottery ticket, man? I've watched this guy win like 15 things this past week. It's like freakish at this point. I said, no, it's my phone number. Back when they only had 6 numbers. All right. Jay Shear said, yo, 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 sup family. What's going on, Jay Shear 2.0? HQZ said, yo, yo. Shannon Max said, what up? Hey, Jay. HQZ said, family, don't misspell names. Waterfly said, no, it's my phone number. And Tyler said, Dong Discord just sounds dirty. It is. It's disgusting. We got 32 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. We got the daily close contest coming up in approximately 7 minutes, so make sure you stick around for that. It's a chance for you to win money. It's completely free, and it's a lot of fun. Let me also see what the charts are doing, man. ETH is up 21.13%. Sol is up 11.12. I think Sol might pop soon because everything else is up like 20 something. Sol's only up 11. I don't know, man. Tyler said, I've been winning a lot recently too. The simulation must be glitching, right? Isn't that weird how that works? It makes you feel like something's wrong when you start winning stuff. Waterfly said 32 watching. Wow. Waterfly, we had 50 concurrent last night and on the emergency stream. Like for like an hour. It was crazy. I was like, what is going on? I gotta fix my damn chair. The stupid thing fell out. HQZ said, congrats, Tyler. You are one of the real ones. Okay, hold on. All right, I got it. Oh my gosh, I've become an expert at rigging my ghetto chair. Oh. Yeah, Sol up 11.14% on the day, 163.72. Looking good. Fahid said like the stream and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for being here. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm literally Ricky Bobby right now. I don't really know what to do with my hands. Look at Near's up 19.92%. It's going to go some more? Are you kidding me? What? So we've discovered last night that at 8:30 p.m. Let me go ask again. Hold on. We asked Grok when Asian markets open. Right here. Tokyo Stock Exchange opens at 8 p.m. and then Shanghai is at 9:30 p.m. and Hong Kong is at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So 9:30 p.m. is a pretty, like, those are big money markets. So if moves could happen from a money market open, it's going to be at 8 o'clock or 9:30 p.m. Vahid said, how are L2s doing? Let's actually go take a look. L2s specifically. Since we did all of these, let's go to CoinMarketCap from here, man. Is that a category? That better be a category, right? Is that not a category? L2s. Okay, well, let's go back to Grok then. What are some popular L2 cryptocurrencies? Near to $10. Oak Tree said, what up, Boneflies? Tyler said, don't forget, I'll match a perfect guess, $100 as well today. So popular L2s, we got Polygon, we got ARB, Optimism, Mantle, IMX. All right, so we know OP is doing good today. It's up 15%. What was the other one? Polygon Matic Pole is also up 14.6%, doing good. Let's go look up ARB. ARB is up. Ooh, ARB is up quite a bit, 20%. Look at that. Very nice. Minoxidil. Minoxidil, it helps if you don't have like genetic balding, but it only goes so far, honestly. I will say, like, if we're going to talk about balding for a second, I was going bald in high school, and I legit, unironically used, what's it even called? Rogaine. And it worked for a little while. What it does is it might not stop it entirely, but it does slow down the receding hairline, and it strengthens what roots are left. So the hair that was there became thicker and fuller. It's just one of those things where you can apply that every single day multiple times for the rest of your life, or just not worry about it and be bald, or pay for Bosley. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like putting that crap in my head for forever, so I just shaved it. HQZ said, mark my words, about $10 near. People are calling for 20. Oak Tree said, how many bald heads does it take to unbald a bald head? I think that the cheapest Bosley, they actually take hair from your butt. So, and I'm not joking. I looked into it. I was like, I don't want to be a butthead, so no thank you. Hair looks like shit, you know. Tyler said, anyone else want to put up $100 for perfect guest today? Get a money pool for a potential winner? That'd be kind of cool. Mr. Roberts said, I should have typed it Hodl Waters. Shannon Mac said, Oak. HQZ said no one is going to hit all 8 digits. Tyler said, don't forget the change on your guess unless you want it 00. Wordify said that escort money, Tyler. Okay, we got less than 1 minute remaining for the daily close contest. Let's get back. Bitcoin currently trading at 103, 228.98 cents. Let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. Are you guys ready? Shannon Mac said, JJ's bald ass head. Bald ass head. I see what you did there. Yeah, don't forget, guys, if you want to pool, you guys can pool together. If we ever, at any point, within one stream, reach $1,000 in donations, the hat comes off immediately, without question. No prep. I'm not going to turn the camera off and be like, oh, I got to get ready. The hat comes off as soon as we reach 1,000. All right, guys, we got 20 seconds left. Let me get our thing up. Get your guesses ready for the daily close contest. If you guys are unfamiliar with the rules, let me know and I will go over them. Otherwise, prepare yourself. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. It is officially commenced. First daily close contest above 100K in quite some time. My head is cut off, but it is because this is too big. Let me just make my camera smaller again. There we go. What if I said penis tattoo under hat? You'll never know, man. You guys will never know unless you reach that goal. I think you guys can do it. I believe in you. Maybe they need to do reverse psychology and be like, you guys don't have 1K. Oak Tree said, I liked it, but I always just bought ADA instead. And still do like near. All right, we got Waterfly coming in with 102,990.11. We got Tyler coming in with 103,101. We got Oak Tree saying something else. HQZ said penis tattoo would be dope. We got Chewy coming in with 103,000.01. We got Oak Tree. Nope, he's saying something else now. We got Fahid coming in with 103,231.34. HQZ said Chainlink is a better pin link. Giovanni, we got Giovanni coming in with 103,204.69. We got Jay Shear 2.0 coming in with 102,888. We got Oak Tree coming in with 103 even. Wow. What do we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 5 more spots available for anybody that wants to participate. It is completely free. You guys are literally just trying to guess what you think the daily close is going to be for Bitcoin on the Binance USDT chart. Just throw out a number. You could win $100. We got Mr. Roberts coming in with a guess. Mr. Roberts with 103,159. We got Big Mouth Rob coming in with 98K. Waterfly said was supposed to be 50 buffer, but guess not enforced. Did we vote on that? I thought we voted against that. What's wrong with the 204, 231 between Giovanni and Fahid, maybe? Oh, Chewy and Waterfly. Okay. Did we? I thought we voted against the 50 buffer. Christmas Villager. Coming in with 103, 287. We got Janix coming in with 102, 690. All right, what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got one more spot available. Tom Selleck's Goat takes it. Very nice. Unless you are a Cornerville Chad, we're officially closed. Tom Selleck's Goat coming in with 101.000.00. Not 0.000. 0.00. There we go. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to participate from here on out today, you do have to be a Tier 3 channel member. The Tier 3 channel member can be a 13th or higher entry, depending on the quantity of Tier 3 channel members. At the moment, we only have one, and that is Digi. They also get an extra minute to guess. Waterfly said, now I recall why I quit. I don't think you should quit Waterfly. It's fun. I hurt my hand. All right. Let's see. We got 8 seconds left for guessing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Even though we were fully booked, I do still feel the need to say it. Oh, Tom Selleck's Goat said, I meant to say 103. Do I let it go? He's a channel member. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. 103 even. Oh, actually, that would put him right 1 penny under Chewy. Are you sure, Tom Selleck's Goat? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Did I say? All right. Tom Selleck's Goat coming in with 103.000.00. Okay. It is what it is. Oaks with the danger close guess. All right, let's sort these bad boys. We got Christmas Villager with 103.287 even. We got Fahid with 103.231 and 34 cents. We got Giovanni with 103.204.69. We got Mr. Roberts with 103.159 even. We got Tyler with 103.101 penny. We got Chewy with 103 nothing and a penny. We got Oak Tree with 103 even. We got Tom Selleck's Goat with 103 even. Wait a minute. I can't do that then. So Tom Selleck's Goat, I'm sorry, you're going to have to go with your original 101. Okay. So let me start that over again. So let's just go with Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts with 103.159 even. Tyler with 103.101 penny. Chewy with 103 even and 1 penny. Oak Tree with 103 even. Waterfly with 102.990 and 11 cents. J-Shear 2.0 with 102.888. Janix with 102.690 and 12 cents. Tom Selleck's Goat with 101. And Big Mouth Rob with 98K. Remember, if you nail all 6 digits, you win $15. If you nail all 8, you win $100. And closest without going over, without nailing the solid numbers, you win bragging rights and a potential to win a big prize at the end of the year if you win more than anybody else. Bitcoin is currently trading at $103,000 and 214, 103, 214, and nothing. It's weird when it transitions from 5 digits to 6 digits. It gets so confusing because like my muscle memory and my speech pattern gets all messed up. All right, let's see. Tyler said $200. JJ, who's $200? Oh, Tom Selk said it's no biggie. Why you eating dong, JJ? Jay Shear said packed house tonight. Yes, it is. We got 29 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Bitcoin is currently trading at $103,228. We got 1 minute and 43 seconds remaining on the clock for the daily close. It's going to be the highest daily close in quite some time. Market's looking good, man. Let me check the chat again. Big Mouth Rob said Saver thinks Bitcoin will go to 1.3 mil. I don't know, man. It's definitely 13 mil. Both of those are crazy, but I'm actually shocked that we got to 100K this fast. Yeah, Temmie said you will get to 1 million soon. Exactly. It's as soon as it happens, it's not gonna take long at all. Ryan said Bear's mad. Yeah, that's true. Jay Shu said that's an L for me. All right, this is it. The final minute, the final countdown. Giovanni said when JJ reaches 1,000 plus watchers, I know it's time to sell. 1,000 plus watchers, 100% probably. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see where I go, man. I'm kind of excited. We had 50 yesterday. Yes, last night for the emergency stream, we had 50 concurrent viewers. I think the highest at one point was 59. I don't even know if I got that many during my 12-hour streams. All right, we got 30 seconds remaining. 103, 235, and 3 cents. As of right now, 103, 235 would make Fahid the closest without going over. 274. It's getting very close to Christmas Villager. 15 seconds left on the clock. 103, 283, and 24 cents. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin on the proper chart is $103,261.60. 103, 261, 60. Making Fahid our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat for Fahid. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. I don't remember. Was he in first place already? Getting spicy. Is Fahid solidifying his lead in first place? Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory, guys. Spam the bananas in the chat for Fahid. His guess was 103,231.34. Closest without going over. Fahid won bragging rights. Let's go add his name to the winner's Google Doc. Maybe get down to the 4-hour chart again. Zoom out. Beautiful. Beautiful close. $103,000. Don't forget to spam the bananas, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. Let's get this bad boy out of here. Hold on. Bam. All right, adding Fahid to the winner's Google Doc. Dude, Fahid has been killing it. Fahid is currently in first place, and he's Canadian. He's going to win it all for Canada. Maybe that's the next trade deal that gets announced, too. Fahid currently has 17 wins, followed very closely by Mr. Tyler at 15, followed very closely in third place by Hoffs at 12. Hoffs getting left behind in the dust. The rest of the people have a chance to catch up and win. You could win it all. As of right now, Fahid is in first place. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll? Today, May 8th, 2025, 8:02 p.m. Bitcoin crossed $100,000 today for the first time in quite some time. Our winner of the daily close contest, Fahid Hussein, with a guess of 103, 231, 34 cents and an actual daily close of 103, 261, 60 cents. And his prize is a gargantuan from Jimmy John's. Congratulations, Fahid. A truly gargantuan prize for a consistent winner and a continued supporter of the channel. You deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, give the man a round of applause. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. All right, let's check the chat. Christmas Villager spammed some dogs. Nice. Oak Tree said, my dog just farted. Rest in peace, Oak Tree. Ryan said, his home country may be bombed, but he wins the contest at least. Damn, Ryan, what the hell? Tyler said, no HQZ, no LMAO. I said, exact. Shana Mac said, okay, protein fart. Or oak protein fart. Tom Selleck's Coat said, don't call me buddy, pal. Don't call me pal, buddy. Mr. Roberts gave a drum roll. Jay Shear said, I'm calling for an investigation on Fahid. Not against him. He does win way too many times. Janik said, whoa, nice prize today. Very nice prize. That's like $30 right there. John said, oh man, I want a hoagie so bad. I don't know if I've ever had a hoagie. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. Enjoy your gargantuan from Jimmy John's. You deserve it. Fahid has a solid lead in first place now for the daily close contest. Market's looking a little bit lackluster after that close, a little bit red. I do believe, what did we confirm? We confirmed that right now, was it Tokyo? Hold on, let me go see what Grok said again. I forgot already. We got Asian market open. Tokyo is officially open as of this exact moment. At 9:30 p.m., we got Shanghai and Hong Kong, and that is Eastern time. So keep an eye on the charts at those times. As of right now, though, we're chilling. We are chilling. That's massive, dude. You eating good tonight? This is like 3 or 4 days worth of food right here. If you eat this in one night, you're not going to poop for like a month. This will clog you up pretty damn good. Do not recommend putting it in your butt, though. Bitcoin dominance. Look at that. Lower low. Ooh, we got a $2 from Mr. Tyler. He said, bitch. Thank you very much, Tyler. Bitcoin dominance. That's a pretty hefty spike down, and it's very, very consistent. The red dot prevails, currently down 1.5%-ish from the local top. The orange line we just drew last night, psyllium husk, right? First time I heard about that was Chris D'Elia. So we just drew this line on Bitcoin dominance. Or maybe we had one and we moved it because the original one was like this or something. Oh, actually, that kind of looks better. What the hell? Okay. So let's call it that then. We rejected off of that perfectly. Was that the Pico top? What if we live in a simulation and the powers that be knew all of these things were landing up and they were like, okay, it's time. Tom Salksco wants to go take a look at USDT dominance. Let's go take a look. You know what? Somebody mentioned charts earlier too that I completely forgot about. If you're still here, let me know in the chat. I'll go take a look at them. I apologize. I got a little bit distracted. USDT dominance getting pushed down, man. Okay. Potential bottom? What's happening? Oak Tree said about effing time. We got 30 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Absolute legends, every last one of you. We got 21 likes right now. Heck yeah. 953 subscribers. Oh, Tyler gave another super chat. Appreciate you, Tyler. My birds are going crazy. I might have to go make sure nobody broke into my apartment. They're calming down now. I think I'm good. Am I safe? Should I just make weird noises so that they leave? Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. So we had a green dot. Oh, I'm sorry. This is USDT dominance. There was a green dot back here on December 9th. Why am I on the weekly? What's happening? Going on the 4-hour. Pretty decent downtrend. Yeah, man. I think it's over for USDT. It is oversold, though, technically. Not sure if the RSI is relevant on the stablecoin dominance chart, but we'll see, man. We will see. Things are spicing up. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. I'm excited that we broke through. Who suggested this 786 yesterday? Tammy said my inheritances will be in crypto. Honestly, it might legitimately end up being the future. Like, as much as everybody memes about that stuff, it might literally be... Because there's people smarter than me that think that this is the way that we're going. I mean, I have no reason to think that they're wrong. You know what I mean? Bitcoin on every chart that we have looks amazing. Every single chart. our current all-time high, I do believe is, let's go see. I think it's this guy right here. 109,358. Is that correct? Yeah, 109,358 is our current all-time high on Binance. Let's actually put that on the chart too. And let's make it a different color. $109,358.01. Tyler said buy pin link. You gonna pay for it right now, Tyler? Jeez. Thank you very much again. Appreciate you. Oak Tree said somebody should make a crypto time capsule. You know what? Actually, they have that already. It is literally CoinMarketCap historic right here, and it's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. 2021. Let's go to, I think, March. Was it March? Let's actually check total 3. Total 3 on the weekly. Right here. November, actually. Let's go to November 2021. Whoops. Okay. November 14th, 2021. So, previous all-time high peak bull market based on total 3. We got Bitcoin, Ethereum, which was $4,600. Wow, Bitcoin was 65K. Tyler said buy pin link on stream so we can watch the struggle. No, because I got to move money around and my fiance needs to be here when I do that, because the way that I do it is, it's stupid. You guys are going to make fun of me, but I have to Cash App her money and then she sends it back so that I can move it from one account to the other without having to wait for ACH and without having to go to the bank. And then she sends it back, and then I can move it to my other account. I have to switch cards and everything. It's a big hassle. But that prevents me from just using my card on Coinbase all day and buying all the crypto. I'm trying to have dry powder right now. I'm trying to be a little more responsible, because like majority of my money's in crypto already. I don't need to put all of it in there. I need to breathe. And I've done that. I've done a good job. HQZ said it will blow past that next week. Nice. Mr. Robert said I'm holding a small bump in inheritance through Bitcoin for my little ones, for sure. Locked away and never to be touched. Oak Tree said no. I'm saying bearing a ledger or other cold storage wallet. HQZ said, oh, you need a permission slip from mommy. She's just not home right now. Definitely don't need permission. Although I do get a look if I ask her questions, like if I could spend a couple $100 on an NFT. I get a look. And then of course, you know, at that point she can ask me for whatever the hell she wants, because I'm buying stupid JPEGs on the internet. So it's a symbiotic relationship. Okay. Previous all-time high. We got Bitcoin 65K, Ethereum 46K. This is not every coin's all-time high. This is like all-time high for total 3. Binance 650, Tether $1, obviously, but market cap 73 billion. Sol was 238. Sol's higher than that. No, it's at 163. Really? Okay, so we know Sol already broke previous all-time high, didn't it? Am I crazy? 294? Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah. Yep. Nice. HQZ said, babe, it's either the 200... Tyler said, wow, way to ignore the last super chat. Oh, the loser one? I think I read it. I just read it in my head. Okay. Then we got Cardano at $2, XRP at $1.18, Polkadot at $46.40. What is Polkadot at right now? Wow. Did they inflate? I don't remember if Polkadot's circulating supply changed. $4.44? Stop it. So their circulating supply back here was 987 million DOT. Their current supply is 1.57 billion? What? What did they do? Stop. That's why the price can't go up. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So back then the market cap was 45 billion. And right now, what's the closest? What do we do? We got anything in 45 billion? Let's just go USDC. Now let's go Doge. Let's go Dogecoin at 30. So then we can just multiply by 1.5. So DOT, Doge, just scroll for it. Okay, right there. So it would be 20 bucks. Okay, so it would be $30. So they inflated it. Just it wasn't crazy runaway inflation, but I mean, still pretty inflated. Bitcoin chilling at 103.64 and 55 cents. Getting a little retracement so far here. Not looking too bad. Mr. Robert said, my wife saw some losing trades I've taken in the past. She'd pee her pants. Long-term gains, though, she'd also pee her pants. Tyler said, must be a man thing, LMAO. My wife asked me why I didn't answer her the whole time. I had a conversation in my head, LOL. Yeah, I definitely do that. I don't text. I've gotten to the point, like, my mom will text my fiance and be like, is Jay's phone off? And she's like, no. Why? And she's like, he never texts me back. And she's like, he doesn't text anybody back. She's like, if you want to talk to him, you have to call him. I just, like, if you send me a text message, I treat it like a sticky note. What am I going to do with a sticky note? I'm going to read it, absorb the information, and continue about my day. If you need me to respond, call me. You know what I mean? I don't know. If I was in high school, I'd probably text everybody back every 2 seconds, but I got things I'm doing. What else we got? Doge was at 26 cents. SHIB was at, what is that? 0.00053. $29 billion market cap. Where's SHIB right now? 8 billion. Okay, so potential 3-4x. Oaktree said Polka stank. Yeah, dude. They kind of messed up a little bit. Oh no, Terra Luna. Oh no. Avalanche 21 billion. Where's Avalanche right now? 9 billion. Okay, so potential 2x out of Avalanche. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, did you see ASST? I did not. What is ASST? Oops. I got nothing. This one on Sol. Not verified by CoinMarketCap. This bad boy. Pump Fun. Is that what you're talking about? He said 110K ETH. NASDAQ. Okay. I don't know how to look that up. Oh, asset entities. Up 126% today. What? What happened? Oh my gosh. Whoa. What even is that? Strike asset management to go put. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, not Strike. Strive. Who isn't that what's his name? The dude? New NASDAQ listed firm plans to turn Bitcoin into Wall Street's next big reserve. Nice. I feel like I've heard about this, didn't I? Was it you that mentioned it, Mr. Roberts? Somebody mentioned this. Let me go here again. I want to look at the altcoin index. Fear and greed is at 70. The total fear and greed. This lame one. Crypto fear and greed is at 73. The Bitcoin one. But 15% of their original measurement is not being done right now because they don't want to pay for it. So it's kind of unreliable data now. It used to be like you used to be able to actually look at this over time and rely on. Like back here, 2020, 2021, they were 15% of this was completely measured completely different. Now they're not even doing surveys. So how are we supposed to trust the data if it's completely changed how they measure it? I don't know. Altcoin index at a 34, we did cross into medium right now. We're about to enter medium altcoin season. We're still in medium Bitcoin season, not full-on Bitcoin season. We've reached out of full-on Bitcoin season. Fartcoin apparently is up 194% over the last 90 days. Damn. What else do we got in here? 90 days. We got Form, Fartcoin, Maker, Virtual, Brett, Cake, Curve, Core, EOS, IP, Monero, S, Z-Chain. Z-Chain, is that what that is maybe? Pengu, Sui, Tau, Bitcoin Cash, Pepe, Deep, Bonk, Tether Gold, Pax Gold, Helium, OKB, Render, Stacks, Cas, Tron, Quaint, BNB, ADA, Mana, Fetch, IOTA, Bitcoin, C, I believe this is Gate.io's token, GT, ZKJ, I'm not sure what that is, Atom, Floki, Crow, Bitcoin, Satoshi's Vision, and Hyper and Whiff. Polkadot's up next. Then we got Wall, XRP, Tia, Aptos, Nexo, Shib, ETH Classic, Kaya, Filecoin, Litecoin, Flare, Avalanche, Leo. So, honestly, this might be a good indicator of what to buy. They almost look like they're in chunks, too. Not financial advice, of course. J. Shear said, back to work, unfortunately. Bye. Take it easy, J. Shear. Appreciate you for stopping by. HQZ said, ALB is up 191% this month. Mr. Robert said, Vivek, yep. Okay, I thought I recognized that guy. Tyler said, Ando looking nice, and Sui is $4. Dude, Ando is looking nice. It really is. I don't know why. Something about it does something for me. And I used to hate it. This was a flavor of the week coin to me. Look at that. Inverse Head and Shoulders textbook. Beautiful inverse Head and Shoulders right there. We'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens, man. It's a little bit janky, maybe. Maybe it's not textbook. The neckline gets a little effed up from this thing. Mr. Robert said, Sol way down on that chart? Yes, she is. Where are we at? Where is Sol? Down 14% in the last 90 days. It all depends on where they measure from. But it makes sense. Portfolio looks good, man. Bitcoin looks good. Everything's looking good. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. Bitcoin's 103, 152, and 76 cents. Are we going to continue to the upside? Is Asia going to front run itself? I think that's incredibly possible. We got Tokyo's open right now, and then what were the other two? I keep forgetting. Tokyo's open right now. Shanghai and Hong Kong open at 9:30. So in approximately 70 minutes, 69 minutes. Nice. Good timing. All right. Tyler said Ando has way too many top tier partnerships to not pop off. Is that what it is? We should make a solid portfolio. Maybe that's what we'll do today. Today or tomorrow. A solid portfolio. Honestly, establishing a portfolio right now after everything's pumped like crazy, probably not a good idea. But I like Ando for that portfolio for sure. Chainlink Avalanche, Bitcoin Cash, Binance USD, Algorand, Polygon, VeChain, Stellar, ICP, Axie Infinity. I wonder if that's ever going to make a comeback. What are they at right now? This thing was at a $8.6 billion market cap, $142. It's $2.74. Max supply is probably unlimited. Circulating is 161 million. Back then it was 60 million. So they more than doubled. Interesting. How's ICP looking? Is there any hype left? Let's actually take a look. ICP was 1,000% manipulated to get into the top 10. It's currently $5.22. Max supply is infinite. Total supply right now is 532. Back then it was 182. So they've pretty much 5x'd more or less their supply. So in order for them to get to $142 again, they would probably minimum need like $35 billion market cap, which isn't impossible, but they'd have to do a decent chunk of marketing to make people think that this was not a scam back then. Look at that. $428. They print. They 5x their supply while everybody bought up like crazy. And then it just went to $5 over time. ICP gives me the ick. I mean, there's a reason for it. It was $428. It's literally like it would need almost 100x to get back to where it was. Tyler said I want to buy ICP, but I never do something. It just creeps me out. Telling you, man, this was a pure manipulation coin. I don't know if they're doing anything. This is all, yeah, see, look, they just unlock schedule is just infinity. They just print non-stop. Print. Look at this. Unlocked 40, only 41% is unlocked. Untracked? What does untracked mean? What the heck? Bitcoin grabbing some liquid? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, we didn't update our liquidity heat map this whole time. What in the world? We were so preoccupied with the gains. All right, we got one above, 103,821. And then below, we got 102,132. And then I'm going to go here, 101,776. And then, oh, that's kind of funny. It just shows me the picture of the sub. 101,154. And then 100,710. I'm going to do one more because I want to get that big boy right there. 99,643. That is quite a large scenario. Okay. This was funny, a little picture. Why does it just show me a picture of it? That's fucking funny. Oh man. HQZ said people burn ICP to mine it or something. They also use ICP to buy Bob. Yeah, I don't know. ICP, I agree with Tyler. It gives me the ick. So we got some hefty liquidity down here. Pretty hefty liquidity above though too. 66 million, 57 million, 30 million, 33 million, 16, 28. But right here, 123. I don't know. And to get there, they'd have to go through like a couple 100 million as well. You gotta do the math, man. Sometimes the math adds up and you end up going down. Not financial advice though. Anything can happen. I think Max Payne would be some pretty crazy, insane, bullish price action, honestly. But we'll see what occurs. We will see what occurs for sure. Bitcoin chilling. Alt's kind of chilling. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to make of everything. Sol might be rejecting. I don't know what to do. I really don't. It seems like everything's way too bullish, and we got the Asian market opening in like an hour. I feel like when you're at a loss, you shouldn't do anything. You just need to sit in your hands and shut up and be happy. Any Pinlink news? Let's go check it out. Pope 267. Pinlink. Go to Twitter. Pinlink. Another partnership. Unlocks elite RWA yield outperforming DeFi powered by real infrastructure. Dave said smash the like. Appreciate you, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Thursday. Exciting time today, man. Fractionalized mining revenue. Tokenized validator nodes next. Capital size doesn't matter. Access does. A new asset class is being born. Pinlink is leading it. Let's go. In the latest dev update video, Pinlink Chief Architect Lucas Orlowski shares a technical deep dive on what's been going on behind the scenes. Cool. Big headphones guy. Tokenized crypto miners on Pinlink now have a combined hash rate of over 18 MGs. Nice. Pinlink has been invited to attend the invite-only reception for the City of New York's first official digital asset summit. That's actually a big deal. That's pretty cool. Fun stuff. That's pretty much it. Sol still projecting. Mr. Roberts said, I think the price gets down to 100 or a little below and uses it as resistance. Will dangling shoes for me. Dancing shoes for all. LOL. Dancing Jeebus. What? 100K? Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. It's pretty quiet. OP is up 0.29% though. Chili's is up a little bit. Are alts going to continue to run, or are we going to get a decent sized pullback here? Really hard to say. I don't know, man. We just got hyper bullish out of nowhere. So, it's anyone's guess. Bitcoin dominance hasn't really hit any support yet. Mr. Roberts said I keep spelling stuff wrong. Dude, I keep saying stuff wrong. Like, reading is hard for me. Something happens when, like, the YouTube chat's going, your brain just goes like, whoa. Tomorrow's DCA day. Pretty stoked for that. ETH is at 21.89. As long as ETH holds 2K, I'll be happy. Sol coming down still. 163. I think 150 could be in the cards. Little pullback retest. Maybe. Maybe that's like way out of line. Tyler said this weekend could be bonkers. Dude, I'm excited. Tomorrow's Friday, man. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's go. Couldn't have picked a better day to pump. Thursday pump. A little bit of Wednesday, like pre-game action. Let's go. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go check total 3 again, and then I want to look at our total crypto market cap, because we have a fractal on that as well. If this peaks out here, that's going to freak me out because of the stupid fractal. I don't know. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, throw a fib or Gann chart on the last 4 daily Bitcoin candles. All right, give me 1 second. Let me go to total crypto market cap. Ooh, we broke through 3.04 trillion, which was my resistance. I guess technically you could argue that this is the next point because you got all of this resistance, all of this support. So we break through, I guess I'll call that 3.2. What the hell? 3.19. Is 3.2 not an option? Did I have to type it differently? Okay. 3.2 trillion. For a fib or Gann chart in the last 4 days, Bitcoin daily. Okay. Yeah, look at this. We got the, I'm gonna sell it. The WM pullback breakout. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin, you said last 4 daily. Gosh, my charts are such a mess. Let's go here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? All right. Throw a fib chart. Fib or Gann chart on the last 4 daily Bitcoin candles. This is where you're going to need to help me. I don't know how to pull a fib. Like legit. I've tried it a million times. Last 4. You talking this guy? Pull back to the 786 would put us at 95,384. 618. 97,315. Is that what I was supposed to do? Or do you go here? Or would I go the opposite? High to lower, low to high. Let's ask Gronk. Oops. Give me a new one. How do I pull a fib on a chart? Identify the trend, select the Fibonacci, set the points. For an uptrend, click and drag from the lowest point to the highest point. Okay, so I did it right. So what does that tell me then? I guess my issue is because this is the lowest and highest of like the latest candles. Low point, high point. That's where I get a little bit bothered because I could change this up right here and I could just go like this. That's the low point to the high point. Or if you zoom out more, this is the low point to the high point. You know what I mean? And you could just kind of decide what you want to do with the fib depending on where you're zoomed into or zoomed out of. Use GAN. It's the third icon down on the left there, and pull it from the bottom of May 5th to the top of May 8th. Okay. This guy? Fib channel. GAN box. You said use GAN. It's the third icon down on the left there. 1, 2, 3. This is a fib. I swear. There's a GAN box. GAN fan. Okay, and then you said go from here to here. Am I supposed to do this? Like that? Yes, box. Okay. What does this do? I've never seen anybody use this before. Can I stretch it out? Oh boy, no I can't. Bam. Sick. Okay, 618. Is that a fib? Is this literally the fib? No. What am I looking at here? Interesting, so it's different. Pull it to the right, yep. Bitcoin 102,674. Alt's getting a little bit of a retracement here. We go to 618 or 50. Okay, so you're looking for 100 or 98.8. Okay, I don't mind it. 100 or 98.8. Okay. Fib. There's your 5. Okay, then wait a minute. Wait a minute. Interesting. Get that out here. Dude, stretch it, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, so is the GAN, was my GAN just upside down compared to the fib? It's actually, yes. 0.5, 618 lines up. 0.75 instead of 786. We got 2.5 instead of 2.3. 3.82 is the same. Okay, I understand. Interesting stuff. Okay. And that actually kind of makes sense because I'm pretty sure that this is equidistant and this is equidistant and this is equidistant. So it's kind of the same thing. Just the different numbers tell you if you're looking up or down, depending on how you pull it too. Huh. I've never used it before. All right, let's go back down to... Actually, let's admire the daily for a second. Let's zoom out. Because this looks pretty good, honestly. This is pretty sick. Pretty exciting stuff. Yeah. Man, we're so close. What's our previous all-time high? 109. 396.43. Okay, so that's on that chart specifically. Let's go over here. 109.588 even. Where didn't I put this on the chart already? Oh, I put it over here. Okay. Jeez, Fahid's Fahid's Jimmy John's is in the way. 109.588. Mr. Robert said they're very similar, same concept. I just like the box for time. The box is the same thing. It's just two of the numbers are different. Instead of 0.786, it's 0.75. A little more round numbers. Tyler said breaking all-time high Monday of China deal this week. Oh, 100%, dude. I'm kind of excited what the other announcement's going to be as well. Okay, what is this? 109.588 even. Current all-time high. And let's make this pink. Cool. Exciting stuff. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to call it an evening for now. As always, hopefully, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Happy Pump Day. Happy 100K. Tomorrow's DCA day. Should be a fun time. And I'll see you all there. Good night.